A student of UMaT, that is University of Mines and Technology, has shared a story time, and this story time has a lot of people talking. Now, according to the young lady, she said,
guys, I've seen videos of people talking about sharing HIV because someone gave it to them, and I never believed it till I've encountered someone like real who is saying she will share. And the rate at which HIV is increasing this year is crazy. She said she had a threesome with a man together with her friend, and then the man gave them 30k each, so they thought that it was a kind of, an adjo one night, so you have 30k and things. So she felt like, oh yeah, the thing is, so they did that for 3 consecutive times, and then all of a sudden, after 3 months, the friend started feeling a bit ill and stuff. And when she went to the hospital, according to her, when the friend went to the hospital, she got tested, and then the results came out positive for HIV. So right now, her friend is having HIV. And then that scared her because she has been doing this together with her friend, with this man, for quite some time now. So she decided to go and check, and then they told her to come for the results later. And when she went, unfortunately for her, she is also HIV positive now. And she feels like that's the dumbest shit ever that she will encounter, because she has been keeping herself only for her to encounter this offer, and then she's contracting HIV. So she is also going to share. I was like, wow. I was like, yes. I was sister man, me home told me, Matina home to me, being. I was like, that's not the best thing to do. She should focus on how she'll get the drugs, and she said no. She said the drugs, that she will try her best to be taking the medicine, but honestly, she will share.
now, according to this young lady, a friend of hers who has HIV is saying that she is going to spread it because someone also gave it to her. Now, what happened? According to the lady, she said a friend of hers who also attends the school apparently had a threesome with another friend of hers with a man. Now, according to her, they did this threesome, and the man paid them 30,000 Ghana cedis each. And it was a beautiful thing because one night Makoye 30k. Now, according to her, they did this back to back three times, right? Now, after a while, the other friend of hers started feeling sick. Now, when the sickness continued pushing, the lady then went to the hospital to check, and that was when she found out that she was HIV positive. And then she told the other lady that, Charley, this is what I've gone to see, or this is what has happened. So the lady then took the initiative to go test herself, and she found out as well that she was HIV positive. And she was disrupted because, Charley, how is it that Mia is not like, I'm being promiscuous or anything, but someone who knows that, or someone who knowingly or unknowingly has HIV has actually just given it to me just like that. Now, according to the lady, she said this her lady friend who now has the virus is now saying that yes, she's going to be taking her medication, she's going to be taking her treatment, but the virus there, she won't keep it to herself. She's going to share it because she never asked for it. She wasn't being promiscuous. Yes, it was a threesome she did, but she did it with 2 people that she felt, okay, these are the 2 people I'm messing with, and now she has the virus. So this is the situation. And after the story time, went viral on social media, people had different thoughts on it. Some were of the opinion that this thing there, when it happens like that, Charlie, it's a mixture of everything. You will be sad, you will be angry, you will be frustrated. So they totally understand why she's feeling the way she's feeling. While others are of the opinion that the lady was come to share the story time about these 2 people should show their faces so that people would know that, this is the situation, because you carrying the virus and you say you will share it is really is not a good thing. Now, if you ask me, I am in the middle in this whole situation, because genuinely speaking, HIV is not just a thing you get sexually. Like, let's be honest, you don't just get it sexually, but in this instance it was gotten sexually, right, from somebody who they were messing with at the time, right? But let's also be, and I can totally understand her frustration and anger and everything, but you see, in the long run, sharing it, then, because at the end of the day, It was you who committed to go do what you wanted to do, right? So you get infected. Charlie, focus and treat your own. The one that you want to spread. And this is not like the first time I'm hearing that someone who has the virus or carries the virus is saying they were going to share it. And I'm like, I can understand. Yes, you did not know the person carried the virus, and now the person has given to you and all of that, but it was your decision to mess with this person. So how does that now move to you wanting to spread to other unsuspecting people? But let's also even leave all of that. This is 2026, right? And with the increasing rate at which people are carrying this HIV virus, you would think there would be more education on it, right? But there is very little education to it, genuinely, right? This is 2026. HIV is no longer as deadly as it used to be. With the right help, medication and everything, you will be fine. Yes, it doesn't go away totally, but you will stay for as long as you want to. Once you take care of yourself, you just need to be on your medication and all of that. It is so much that if you are able to take your medication well, when they test you on the normal test tubes, the normal indicator test tubes, it doesn't even show. That is how they have worked so much on this whole thing. So I do not think that you carrying the virus and you deciding to go and share it is such an amazing thing, or it will make you feel better. Like I said, I totally understand her frustration, because Charlie, no matter who you are or what you are, right? If a news like this hits you, Charlie, you will feel everything, Sam, because you did not decide to get it yourself. You did not know the person had it. And for all you know, the person knew he or she was passing it to you, right? And I can understand all the anger and all, but Charlie deciding to come and share it, and this is why I genuinely think that there should be more education on this thing. Because as Charlie see, you will be so shocked to know the number of people carrying the virus. You will be so shocked. And even with the increasing number, especially in this Accra, you will still see people who would meet people and then just have intercourse with them and just be sharing spoons, and it's crazy. It's crazy. And this is why I think there should be more education. This is the time, the same way we're able to hold eye screening and those things, this is the time we need to start holding HIV test campaigns, educating people, making them understand that having HIV or carrying the virus is not the end of your life. It's not. It is not the end of your life. Speak to the right people, get your medication, and you will be fine. You will be perfectly fine. HIV, people who carry the virus live very healthy life. They have kids, they get married, they do everything. Now, people share their thoughts and opinion on this topic. Now, someone said, just close your zip and you'll be fine, Charlie. That's a lie. That's a lie. It is not just by sex. And you see, this is why I think that there should be more education on this whole thing. It is not just by sex. Another person said, I know one guy where I sure he go get. Another person then goes on to say, she's the patient to take the blame for everything because she accepted to go into agreement with the man. Another person then goes on to say, big lie, no Ghana girl will tell you directly this because she knows you will spread her name on campus. You see, until you have met someone who actually is living with the HIV thing, you will not understand. You will not understand. It's a roller coaster of emotions. In the moment you'll be sad, then you'll be angry, then you want to get revenge. It's a whole lot, Charlie. So you can't just tell how people would react. Another person says, we are not kids. Stop this story and go report her to the appropriate authorities. Reporting her won't change anything. Report her that what? She said she will spread it. Then when they arrest her and she says, oh, you know what? I won't spread it again. and then she goes, you let her go, then she starts to spread it. How would you know? And like I said, it's not just by sex. It is not just by sex. Another person then says, you had the sense to do threesome for 30K, but you have contracted HIV. Wonso, you are angry, so you will share. Such nonsense. This person need public health education and prayers. True, because see, people who take care of themselves and live with the virus, until they tell you, you would never know. You would never know. Now, I can totally understand her frustration and her anger, but I strongly believe that after a while, it will wash away. It will wash away, because now she would be more focused on taking care of herself and then, making better choices. But Charley, at the end of the day, it's really, really painful and it's genuinely sad. But anyways, that's all the updates we have on this story. We'll bring you guys more updates when we have them. This has been What They Go On here at the Charley Studios. I'm Mimi. We'll catch you on the next one.